Good day everyone, this is Sam from Chart Trading Pros doing the video of the week. This week's video we're going to do some of our live trades. Right now we're watching the pound yen set up for a possible long. And just a note, it's difficult to trade and record this at the same time, so just be aware and bear with me. If I don't record every single move I make, I will recap it when I come back on and make a note of it on the screen. And speaking of notes, right now you see a red horizontal line going across, and that's just merely indicating the open of the day at 00 GMT. Otherwise, the other horizontal blue line is the current price of the pound yen. So I will be back in a few minutes and let you know my entry point. Alright, it is a few minutes after 5 and we still haven't gotten into this trade yet. One of the things you have to learn about being a day trader is patience. You can't just jump in willy-nilly and try and make something happen. If you see the setup and you're patient enough and you take the setup, you don't have to weather the storm of the ups and downs of it. You get in right at the right moment when it goes in your direction. And it saves you a little bit of heartache, and there's no worries when you don't have any money riding on it. So we're going to wait a few more minutes before we take this trade. I will be right back. Alright, we came within one pip of getting into the trade here. I have my order in for a long at 155.07 and do anticipate it getting picked up here. I actually am recording this on one system and I'm trading on a different system, so you won't be able to see my buys and sells and working orders and whatnot. But alright, we are in the trade. It is a little after 5:15 GMT time, and we are going along on the pound yen. I do have some targets set up to take out. I will move those targets if I don't feel it's gonna go anymore. I'm going to pause the recording device for a few minutes and recap you after we see what happens here. Alright, after the spread you can see that we're up quite a few pips, about 14.7. We got in at 07, it's up at 24. There's a 7 pip spread on this trading platform that I use. So I'm up about 7-8 pips right now. It did back up on me a few pips. I got in at 07 and I think the low was 03. So no worries there. We're making higher highs. I do have a target set of 155.47. I will take out 2 of my contracts at about 40 pips. We'll see if it gets there. I don't have a take profit in, but I will click it out. Hopefully try and cover the spread as well on those 2 contracts. So I will be back in just a few minutes. It's getting close to that. Alright, it's a few minutes after 6 o'clock GMT time. We got into this trade at 5:15, a little after 5:15 GMT time at 155.07, indicated by this purple line. The 154.44 red line, horizontal line here, is the open of the day, so pay no attention to that. We got into the trade at 155.07. I took 2 contracts off at 155.55, so I got 41 pips on 2 contracts there. I have a third and final contract running still. My target is 156.07, so I'd like to get 100 pips out of that. And I'm getting ready to move my stop up a little bit, as this has backtracked a little bit on me at 155.67. I'm going to move my stop up to probably the 30 range. 155.30 would be my stop. I will be back in a few minutes. Alright, we are sitting at 6:47-48 in the morning GMT time. We are still in the trade from 5:15, so it's been about an hour and a half. Our last contract is still riding. A few of these candles kind of made me nervous here. This red one coming down and touching the 155.55 mark, which I already took 2 contracts off at that time, so I do have some pips in the bank. This last one here came down past it, so I'm getting a new lower low, and it hasn't made a higher high yet. I'm going to hang tight probably till about the 7 o'clock GMT time, see what happens with that, and I may be needed to get on the trigger pretty quick and get out of this trade and close my order. But I'm going to keep an eye on that. I will be back in a few minutes and recap you. Alright, I took the last and final contract off at 156.07 exactly. So we had 82 pips from earlier and another 93 minus the spread there. That gives us 175 pip total. It is almost 7:15 GMT time. We got in at 5:15 GMT. So about 2 hours worth of work. It's $175 in a mini account or 3 standard accounts at $1,750. Not too bad for 2 hours worth of work. If you visit us at charttradingpros.com, we can teach you. You can do what I just did. We'll see you soon. Visit us at charttradingpros.com.